or Panto.
Panto?
I heard she met Connor Hurst in the EORC.
And she told her she was pretty.
I saw Barbara Panto or red dress in his, so I bought red dress.
I hear she's got a cathedral dedicated to her in Spain.
Her favourite movie was The Graduate.
One time at Ground Rounds, she threw my coffee in my face. It was awesome.
So I heard Barbara Panto and Professor Canoe and Martin again. They were seen canoodling at the Mad Ball, and they've been inseparable ever since.
I said to him, you can shove your instant pen up your arse, you porker.
It looks like we have a squatter in the ELT. OLT.
That's magic, the cardiothoracic rate.
Go on, surely you imbecile.
I beg. Don't tell Barbara.
Yes,
She killed me. She killed me.
Donald! Neil! Sorry there, folks, my wife. Our goose is cooked. I repeat, the goose is in the oven. Oh,
okay, well, at least it's a lean meat.
So, Pat, to what do I owe this pleasure?
You know those funds? The secret stash? The press have gotten wind, Neil.
What's going on here?
Well, Donald, you know the way you had a plan to use that Vincent's Foundation money to exterminate the fatties, to rescue them from beneath their rolls of flab? Well, myself and Pat, we were going to use that money for different things. Solid gold patella hammers, salary top-ups, and so forth.
Oh no, there goes my trip to the Galapagos Islands.
But alas, this plan has failed. And if the press catches wind of it, I mean, it will further blacken my family name. This can't happen.
What are we going to do? I don't know what we can do. We're just going to have to get rid of it. We're just going to have to get rid of all the money. I don't find
Pat!
out.
Focus. You're right. We have to give the money away, but the burning question is, to who?
Well, if it was me, I'd give it to those who need it most. The consultants.
Yes. But I mean, this isn't the Late Late Show. We can't just hand out cash prizes to undeserving fools. We need each department to show us why they deserve this Vincent's Foundation money. A competition, if you will.
A competition? Oh, Neil, you evil genius.
It's not necessarily an outcome, but in circumstances I feel that it could be, you know, a runner.
So what's happened?
Yes, but we need an initiative for them to enter. Something with pizzazz.
Panache.
The funding games!
Come around, minions!
What is it, Barbara? Come on, fast!
Just overheard consultants talking about a bit of cash lying around. It's in Vincent's Foundation. I cannot emphasize how important it is that we get our hands on that money.
Oh my God, it's so easy, fetch. That's so easy.
Girls, these are no ordinary people. These are consultants. We need to think, doctor. Act, doctor. Doctor. Ah, very good, Adminion. Now, let's get to work. There are going to be some serious breaches in confidentiality.
Good morning, folks. Anna McDermott here, Breast Center in General. Professor Medicine, Professor Michael Keane. We have a bit of a change in the surgical grand round this morning. As you know, we're going to have a competition to see which of the consultants is most deserving of the St. Vincent's top. I present to you the funding games. Before we start, there's a little bit of housekeeping that has to be done. Last night as I left my office, I found a poster posted to my wall, and it seems we have a little bit of an artist amongst us, a little bit of a joker. If I find out the person who posted that to my door,
like, excuse me, like, and it's totally, like, definitely Canadian. It's like really inappropriate. Right now?
I'm just enough of your Canadian questions. Right, lads, we have a lot on the agenda, so let's get straight on to business. I'd like to introduce to you our judges. Two world-renowned professors of medicine, Professor Donal O'Shea.
Bicycle, bicycle, bicycle.
Professor Niall Tuberty. And for some reason, Pat fell.
It's your associate dean, Pat Fowl here. Who you ask? Me, Pat Fowl.
Right, lads, first up for the show, two lads that aren't stranger to a bit of dodgy dealing, Hurston and Son.
I've got the look. I've got the move. I really move. I said chill. Up and down there, smile. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your toy. I'm just a sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy.
Right, yeah. So we're gonna start with a general inspection. Wood. Yes. Yeah. Ooh, no. Yes.
No, Connor. There's no way to carry on with just slapping random girls' arses and hitting on random women, okay? You have to respect the patient's privacy. They're all professional, nice people. So respect them all with equal dignity, equal respect. Slap all of their arses. So, the Hursons are here. We want the money for the orthopedic department. We want precisely 1.1 million euros settlement funding for new joints, hips, knees, bones.
I got a bone.
Nice, Connor, nice. So yes, we want new shoulders, new hips, new knees, head, shoulders, knees and toes,
Dad, you told me this was for the revenue commissioners?
A practical joker. Shut up, Connor, shut up. But yes, good commission, new, what are you looking at your phone, Connor?
It's awesome. It's this new app called Tinder. It helps you figure out where you want to place your screws. You know what I mean? A sex-ray vision.
Oh, I do. What? Show me.
Well, why don't you just look in the direction of my erection.
Brilliant!
First up, not bad, but a little young, maybe?
Too young. Half your age, multiplied by 7. Come on. Needs a learn.
This one.
Oh, the Longford Rose.
Something else just rose.
Although, no, she goes to the matter. We have standards, Connor. No.
Swipe.
Okay.
Oh, that is a fine-looking man.
Gavin Kay, but rumour has it in the staff room, the doctor's lounge is a taken man, so...
Swipe. Oh God, no! She looks like a dude.
Oh, now here we are. Specimen. I'd intramedullary nail her. I think we need a second opinion on this. Don't like the party, you
You'll have to.
Oh, I'm getting a call. Oh God. Hello? What's that? She's already sedated. I'll be right there.
Sorry, right, you'll have to excuse me. I'm just in the middle of tutorials on the students. Now, in GI medicine, sometimes you might be asked when you're an intern called to assess anal tone. Can you tell me how you go about this?
See how many fingers you can get up there?
Well, I'm very thinking, I'll see you later. Number 2. Can you tell me the difference between anal sex and oral sex? No. You see, oral sex, well, it makes your day. But anal sex makes your whole week. Another case we saw recently was a woman, middle-aged, she presented with panda eyes. Do you know what they are? They're 2 black eyes, commonly seen in the middle of the now. Quite sensitive issue, so if she came into your practice now, what would you say to her? That's right, nothing. She's been told twice already. I love this medicine shite. A life lesson now, a life lesson's finished. Can you tell me, Lovey, how is a woman like a condom? They spend more time in your wallet than on your dick. Okay, so woman just shot herself in Lawrence's. Let's go.
I saw dudes on the blonde.
What do you think of that, Donald?
Thought that was good. Not terribly medically relevant, but at their stage, I think that's okay. I'm thrusting. Thought that was a real highlight. Prof. Keane, what did you think? Informative and delightful.
We all know the importance of ethics. So straight from the fields of Belfield, we've lovely Miss Cleena McGovern. For New Lev McCallum.
Oh, it's just the traffic was really, really bad. I'm so sorry.
Disobedience will not be tolerated. You are not to leave until you have delivered at least 20 earthlings.
Yes, Professor.
Anyway. I would like to spend some time abroad and maybe bring some of my colleagues back from outer space. What do you think?
for a go though, wouldn't you, Enda?
Oh yeah.
Okay, guys. We're now meant to have a surgical tutorial. Unfortunately, Professor O'Connell needs me upstairs, so Dr. Boland will be taking your tutorial.
Karen Boland, the most competent SPR this hospital has ever seen. I never forget, and I never forgive. Now, we seem to be missing a few essential students. One moment, please. Patrick? Where are you? I'm giving a tutorial. I don't care if you're scrubbed in. You come. Yes, yes, bring those twits, Brunker and Fahy with you. Just wait a moment as they arrive. Yes, yes. Ah, yes, here you are. Okay. Now, who can tell me about the morphology of Hirschsprung disease? How about you? No, I probably covered that in Tullamore. What about the histopathology of gastrointestinal stromal tumor? No? You know where we covered that? In Tullamore. I just hate it when they don't show up. Can anyone offer me an answer? Patrick? Come on, Patrick. We've been through this. All those secret tutorials are wasted on me. Sometimes I just want to percuss your head through the wall. You're a disgrace. A disgrace to the Boland name.
Colorectal team by esteemed colleague Professor Ronan O'Connell.
It's amazing how I see right up the with my colonoscope, I can light up the try as I may, I can never explain how I feel when I see this potato. The shine of your heart lets me know that you need it. Knocking your home when it's hard and beyond. My color is normal baby. It's ever so small. When students say nothing, Now, I have come here on behalf of the colorectal surgical department. Fluids are tantamount to safety in the operating theatre. Now, as many of you are aware, I worked for several years abroad in the auspicious Mayo Clinic.
Yeah, sure, I did many a clinic down there. But not an awful hole.
Mr. McDermott, kindly refrain from such boisterous outbursts during my presentation. Students, if you ever get the chance to work abroad, I would highly recommend the extinguished establishment such as the Mayo Clinic. Excuse me. Now, where was I? Only with this money from the Vincent's Foundation can we hope to reach such a highly defecated institution. Now, as we all know, the real learning is done on the walls.
Fucker up, fuckers. Winter is here. Ronan, what's going on?
Do not call me Ronan. You will address me by my proper title, Professor O'Connell.
Are you still harping on about book learning? These guys need to know the risk of learning stuff on the streets and coffee shops.
Well, I was just explaining to these young doctors.
Boring. You two, what are your names? Quiva.
Abdul.
Here you are. It doesn't matter. Follow me. You, what's your name?
Gus of Broadcorn. Doggy.
What's your you're from Bridgie?
Yeah, man.
Sweet dudes, man. I was getting you to expand your mind. Take your head out of the clouds. You should be thinking outside the box. You can't be studying like all these other students. Otherwise, you end up a right square like Professor O'Connell.
You will call me Professor O'Connell.
Do you mind signing us off?
Have you each presented a case presentation? I hope you've seen me perform my patented combination sphincterotomy strapedectomy.
Oh, these sign-in sheets, they're such a waste of time. They're about as much use as that lot picketing out front. If I had my way, I'd sack a lot of them and hire a bunch of Eastern Europeans.
These sheets are of vital importance. They allow us to monitor the students who have the honour, no, I dare say the privilege, to bask in our presence.
Fine. This student will go far, guaranteed to change the face of medicine for the better. Best student I've ever seen, Lord Professor, Supreme Ruler of the Universe Winter. Go fetch, guys.
Now I shall conclude my proposal on the importance of fluids.
Do you want some help, Ronan?
If you really must. Professor Winter, this behaviour is deplorable and highly unacceptable.
I'm trying to show these guys we're going to have some fun. We're not going to waste the money on something boring and mundane like fluids, Ronan.
Do not call me Ronan, you just boast!
Okay. I don't know. It's not his arse. This is an emergency and we need a specialist.
Did someone say emergency specialist? Professor John Ryan. Emergency medicine. And de facto Leinster legend.
Guys, how's it going, man? Hi, John.
What's going on here?
Well, there's been an accident.
There's no accidents in my department, Dad. It's an emergency.
It is an emergency. Where were you, John?
Sorry, man, I was delayed a bit. I had to deal with a few delinquents from the Mater rugby team.
2 fractured ankles?
Fractured L1, fractured maxilla, but worst of all, an acute loss of pride. Bit of a case of disaster management on their part, eh? I mean, God forbid something like this happens to Dricko and the boys in the RDS on a Friday night. Leinster!
John, can you help him?
I suppose we'll have a look. One sec. Let's skip all. Go over there, row. Yeah, it's an emergency, alright. This is about as bad as I've ever seen. I mean, it appears he's completely full of shite.
I don't like these seats.
Why? Can't you see anything?
Well, that's the problem. I can see everything!
Well, Barbara, what exactly did you want me for?
Well, my basic instincts.
Well, I'm going to need to know your dominant hand.
Folks, I know she has a very busy lecture schedule this time of the year. I introduce the lovely Miss Cleena McGoffin.
Hey, she doesn't even go here.
Yes, so we all know how important the forensic and legal medicine module is to the students. And we all realise how valuable ethics are.